This is your psychic girlfriend, Robin Richardson. And if you're like me, you're interested in how the universe works and in all things mystical. So let's explore it together. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin Richardson, your psychic girlfriend. And in this episode, we are starting our Empath Survival School. And if you're here, it's because you have been feeling a lot, sometimes too much, all the stuff going on in the world, maybe bringing you down, maybe just sucking the life out of you. So I wanted to create something that's helpful to people that are like me, deeply sensitive. And, you know, you're asking questions like, why do I pick up on other people's moods? Why am I so drained after certain conversations? And more importantly, how do I stop absorbing people and energies that aren't mine? So we're going to deep dive into the science, the soul, and the solution, and we'll leave you with a clear understanding on why this happens and how it affects your body and your soul and what we can do to protect your peace. So we want to do that without shutting down your heart. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's start with why you absorb energy, and this is what's really happening. This is a biological, physiological, and energetic pattern, and it has roots in both neuroscience and subtle body awareness. So let's talk about neurological sensitivity, which is the biology, and according to Dr. Elaine Aron, A-R-O-N, who coined the term highly sensitive person, or HSP, up to 20% of the population has a more reactive nervous system. That means we process emotional and sensory information more deeply and more intensely. So when someone walks up in angry, or even if they're smiling, you feel it, and your mirror neurons fire instantly, and your body goes into alert mode. Some people spend their whole lives like this. So we want to create some energetic boundaries. So energetic boundaries are like spiritual membranes. When they're thin, torn, or overly permeable, we unconsciously pull in others' pain, confusion, or fear, often mistaking it for our own. The HeartMath Institute has shown that electromagnetic field of the heart extends several feet beyond the body, meaning our emotional states literally radiate into space and overlap with others. It's not just a metaphor. Energy is real, and you're absorbing it unless you're consciously filtering it. So attachment and survival patterns are the psychology behind this. So if you grew up in chaos, codependency, or as the fixer in your family, you may have learned to scan every room for danger, and that habit becomes hypervigilance and a deep unconscious belief that you can read or fix others, or if you can, you'll stay safe. I grew up like this, so disruption of patterns is important. All right, so here are some of the signs that you're absorbing energy. And some of the common clues are you feel fine, then suddenly anxious or sad after being around someone. You dread crowds or crowded places, even if nothing happens. You take on others' pain and feel responsible for helping them. And your mood changes based on who you're talking to. That people, taking on people's pain and wanting to help them, that's me. And that was until I started to recognize it. So if you've nodded to any of these, you're not crazy and you're not broken. You're just energetically open, and that can be retrained. That's the good news, right? So how to stop absorbing energy? Well, this is where we shift from awareness to empowerment. And I teach all my clients a 3-part method. You recognize it, you reset, and you reclaim. So step 1, recognize. Pause and ask, is this mine? And then scan your body. Where are you holding the tension? When you can start identifying that, you'll understand more about how you work. So where are you holding tension, and what doesn't feel like you? So I always ask myself, is this mine? And usually I get kind of an answer on that, right? So reset. So we can use a grounding breath. We can inhale through our nose. We hold it for 4, and then we exhale it. So you will inhale for 4, hold it for 4, exhale for 6. So you can try that. Let's try it together. Inhale through your nose. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you're doing this, visualize energy flowing down your legs into the earth. This calms the vagus nerve and stabilizes your energy field. So how do you reclaim your energy? So use this affirmation. I release what isn't mine. I return to my center, and I choose what enters my field. Okay, so we can say this slowly. Say it slowly, let it land, and feel your energy return to yourself. So often if I'm feeling like that something's happening, I say, is this mine? If I need to breathe, I'll do the breathing. And then I release whatever it is back to them or back to the universe for healing or completeness. Okay? All right. So here's our tool highlight. This is the energetic bubble visualization. So I want you to take a moment and close your eyes and imagine a soft golden bubble around you. It's permeable to love and truth, but impermeable to fear, projections, and expectations. This is really great to do when you're entering into maybe a conversation that's challenging. And also say to yourself, only what serves me may enter, all else returns to the universe, to the source, to God, whatever it is that you use. And this isn't about walls. We don't want walls. We want filters. We want you to we want you to feel safe, connected, and sovereign in this energy. Okay? All right. So your sensitivity isn't the problem. It's the compass. And without training, that compass can spin wildly. When you learn to center yourself, stop reacting, and start leading or start responding, you'll have a much better life. And you're not here to carry other people's pain. There's nothing noble in that. Nothing. You're here to model what's clear, powerful, and loving, and what that looks like. And when you reclaim that, your light doesn't just shine, it heals. It brings you back to that completeness, to that wholeness that you are. So if you found this helpful, download my free guide, 5 tools every empath needs in chaotic times. And you'll find even more practices and journal prompts to support your journey. In our next episode, I'm sharing the Empaths Emergency Kit. What you will do when you are feeling completely overwhelmed. And if you like this, please subscribe and share with someone who might need it. And I will see you in the next one. And please comment below, what energy are you letting go of today? Stay tuned for the next one.